How are you today? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, to the world. It's a pleasure to be here with you. My name is Yamila Guerra. I am your host, and welcome to the most musical, danceable, artistic show in social media. A little bit crazy, a little bit intense, yes, like me. So, we're gonna talk today about this beautiful, exuberant, charismatic, colorful country called Brazil. Meu Brasil brasileiro, meu mulato soneiro. Woo! I love it. I love this country. And for every section, I will bring you some interesting facts, curiosities about Brazil culture, Brazil food, Brazil beauty tips, okay, because women in Brazil are wow. Incredible. So we're going to talk about many things. And in the dance section, I'm going to teach you how to dance samba. Samba, samba, samba. Samba is very easy, my friends. So stay with me here. Stay connected. Stay in touch. Okay? And let's continue. Let's start with my first section. And the name is Mirror. Mirror. Muito obrigado, espelho mágico. Oh my God, my friends. Today, in beauty section, we're gonna talk about Brazilian women. How do they care of their hair? Because they give the hair the most attention. It's incredible. They prefer to choose, for example, natural, organic, vegan products in their hair. They go every week, my friends. Listen to this, every week to the hairdresser to put her mask, to take care of the hair. They are very I would say obsessed. I think they have an obsession with the hair because it's in first place when you write in Google beauty about Brazilian women. The first thing is the hair, because they love to have a beautiful, soft, shiny, healthy hair. So it's incredible, yeah, what I find out in Google. I have to mention that they do these weekly scalp treatments in the hairdressers as well. And also they do some kind of beauty routine at home using different kind of fruits. For example, mango, they put honey, they put banana, they do guava tea as well, and they do like a paste, and they put it in the hair and also in the face. Yes, because they love to be beautiful, they love to be sexy, they love to be attractive, and hair for them is the first thing in the list. Is incredible. They don't want a stiffy hair. They don't want well done hair. No. Even if you went to the hairdresser, your hair has to look natural, has to look like effortless. Okay, so it's what they want, and we have to respect their preference. Let's continue with more interesting thing about the beauty of their hair. I have to say that they love as well healthy highlights. Why they love highlights? Because they think highlights give them, for example, dimension and also depth. When you look at their heads. For example, you can add some honey highlights in a brown hair, or you can have different kind of blonde highlights in a blonde hair. And it's incredible how many shades you can do in your hair as well. They do, for example, as I mentioned before, a lot of beauty treatments with fruits, with aloe vera as well. They use rosemary They use basil, the guava tea, and the mango and banana paste. It's incredible. It's a milkshake. I will drink it instead of putting in my hair. Wow. Also, they have the cupuaço butter that the Brazilians want to put in their skin, in their body, to have hydration. Yes, because all the time, most of the time, Brazilians are on the beach. So the hair, is suffering from too much sun. And if you take a lot of sun, for sure, the hair would be dry, with a little bit, I would say, rough and not beautiful. So that is the reason, in the first place, the hair care is, for Brazilian, is the most important thing. It's because they love to be in the beach, and a lot of hours under the sun could be very, very damaged to the hair. Let's continue with the Brazilian women. Recently I read an article about this famous, Brazilian model, Gisele Bündchen. Yes, this wonderful model. And I learned that after every meal, she loves to eat pineapple after every meal. Yes, because the pineapple has some components that I would say cut the fat in your body. After every meal is what Brazilian model used to eat. Okay, this is incredible. So are you gonna do it or not? Okay, in my case, I won't do that. I won't do that because I'm doing the anti-diet, and fruits are only in the morning, not after every meal. But I respect what they do, okay? So let's continue to one of my musical video clips, okay? And the name is Cha-Cha Blues. Let's enjoy this rhythm from Cuba.
Caminando por el Prado a las 2, se me antojó un mojito por el sol. Calor que quema, que me hace sudar. Solo la brisa calma mi pesar. Hoy necesito un beso de mi Habana tropical. Y amigos, les cuento la historia de lo que me pasó. Lentamente abrí la puerta del bar. La algarabía se hacía notar. Gente brindando al ritmo del son. Un cantinero entonces me preguntó: mojito suave, tú pide que hoy pago yo.
Solo quiero cha-cha-cha
para bailar.
Rica-cha, rica-cha.
1, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha.
Los marcianos llegaron
Bailando rica-cha.
Qué bueno está de mi Habana un cha-cha-cha. Descubrí tu silueta en el bar. Mirada intensa para disfrutar. Me provocaste con sana intención. Hello, sweetie, tu boca exclamó. ¿De dónde eres? Yo le pregunté, entonces él respondió: vengo de Nueva York, ciudad de luces y show, donde nunca se duerme y los edificios tocan el sol, donde la música y el baile se funden y hacen de Broadway un espectáculo soberbio. De allí vengo y hacia el sur voy. Tú entonces dime, ¿de dónde eres tú?
De La Habana vengo yo.
Con mi tumbao.
De La Habana traigo un cha.
Qué bueno está.
Pa' bailar y gozar.
Atrévete un poco más.
Rica-cha.
Es mi cha-cha-cha. De La Habana vengo yo. De La Habana vengo yo.
Con la bingo fuera, con la gozadera, yo te traigo un cha-cha-cha, pa' que bailes tanto afuera.
Ritmo de mi Cuba bella. Pa' que tú bailes, pa' que tú contarte, ese muchacho de Nueva York es muy guapo y todo, pero imagínate, después de tomarnos un mojito, él me pidió bailar y resulta que de repente no sabía bailar ni cha-cha-cha, ni mambo, ni son, ni guaracha, nada de nada. Es un patón. Te lo regalo, mi amiga. Tú ríete que yo bailo y gozo. Mi hermano Yalil enciende su orquesta.
My friends, thanks for being here, for your attention, for your love. I love you so much. So in Mapa Mundi, we're continue talking about Brazil. Brazil is one of the largest country in the world, as well as one of the most diverse and fascinating nation as well. We have to mention that their beaches are, beautiful, worth dying for. They have more than 1,500 beaches in Brazil. Incredible. And also, they have around 500 island paradises. It's incredible. They are very picturesque, colorful, so beautiful, because the topography in Brazil can combine mountain, can combine beach, etc. I have to mention also that Carnival, it's the most famous event, I think musical and danceable event in the world, in Rio de Janeiro, and a lot of people, a lot of tourists love to go there and enjoy this excellent event, entertainment, event, and they also they can taste their food, dance, and admire, those samba school that they start to for example, to start their dancing for I think some kilometers, and then they go through the Sambódromo, yes, and everybody's watching every school of samba. It's something beautiful. I would love to visit the Sambódromo in Rio de Janeiro. Also, I have to mention that they have some prizes as well, and they say that some people got crazy and do some kind of sex acts with, I don't know, whatever. I heard that, okay, that some drunk people and not drunk people love to experience some sexual encounter with Brazilian people as well. Wow. I have to say that the weather is simply incredible, because it's humid and also it's very warm. You can enjoy the warm evening and the super sunny beach days as well. The Brazilian people love tourists. They simply love them. They want you to be to feel well, to feel pampered in their country. Yes, they love to be. I would say they love to be very extrovert. They love to be very social with you, no matter where you're from. They like to share with you their culture, their music, their dancing. Okay, I love that. I have to say also that Brazilian culture is incredible because of their music. They have the samba rhythm, the bossa nova rhythm as well. Famous musicians like Jobim, Broras, beautiful songs like the Yamila Guerra. Oh, que coisa mais linda, mais cheia de graça, ela menina que vem que passa, no doce balanço, caminho do mar. This is one of them.
Osa que corpo dourado do pool de Ipanema, eu seu balançado parece poema, eu coxa mais linda que eu já vi passar. This is in Portuguese. This is the Ipanema girl that I have half in English and half in Portuguese. Well, Brazilian culture is incredible. I love their soap opera, their music, the combination of the melody with the harmony is something out of this world. The dancing also, it's so joyful and invites you to be with them. They invite you to dance. They are so extrovert. That is incredible. It's a culture that is very open, very expressive. Tourists in the world love to go to Brazil, and it's one of the, I would say, one of the most favorite places to visit. Okay, so they have ecological landscape. For example, they have 1 kilometer of rainforest housing more than 100,000 tons of living plant life. Yes, if you want to go, for example, to the Amazon, to the rainforest, this is a great place. Yes, you can find the diverse ecotourism. You can go to the forest and be also in the hotel and go to different places that they have available for tourists. Soccer, as you well know, is the national sport in Brazil. It's incredible. Everybody is eating football. It's watching, it's talking, you know, football and music, it's part of their blood. It's incredible. So everybody's focusing that and in other things that I don't want to mention, but they love that, you know, they love to enjoy life. And I admire them because they are so authentic, no matter what people say. If the women are in the beach and wearing a small bikini, they don't care. They are focused in the personality. They are focused in the relationship better. Okay, they don't have taboos. They are very, very liberal people. Okay, my friends, so let's continue to one of my sponsors. He's one of the best realtors in Miami, and his name is Father Brieva. My friends, party. Yamila, I bring you party. Yes, yes, I love to bring party, entertainment, joy, dance, music. Yes, to all of you. And today in dance section, we're gonna learn some basic steps in samba. It's the national dance in Brazil. It's very easy, okay? It's very easy. You have to practice at least 30 minutes a day, okay? These are the basic steps. You start with the right foot, then you go to the back. 1, and then the left, do this. 1, 2. You accent the feet, remember. Right in the back, left here, then left to the back again. The back, the right in the front. Here, 1. You can put your hands like this, like this. First of all, you can do it, you know, with these relaxed arms, okay? First of all, you have to focus in the feet. Remember, when you dance, you have to master the feet,
then the hips, then the torso, then the shoulders, and the head is the last thing. Remember, it's like the tree, okay? Remember, we have to learn about nature as well. Again, right in the back, 1, 2. Can you put some music, please? You can put your hands like that. You can do to this rhythm. And then the hips are moving like that. It's a very loose dance. Then when you dominate these steps, you can speed the movement of the dancing. It's very, very important. Okay, I'm doing to this time. 1, 2, 3. Look at the hips. Pa, 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 pa. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1. This is the next one. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you can do it faster. Let's do faster, please. When you do it faster, the movement, the basic steps are shorter. So you have just to do it in your place, in this space. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can move your hands like this as well. Also, you can add some movement. For example, they do like that. Can you put music? This is slower. And then faster. Faster, 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 faster. And then you can stop and start moving like this, like a circle. Okay? And then you can turn around with the same movement. Okay? It's very loose. It's very, I would say, dynamic. They don't have like a lot of variations, but they have the energy that is necessary to be all the time with this movement. You have to be energetic. You have to have this kind of quick, I would say, quick rhythm in your feet if you want to do the samba, you know, well, because all the time they're doing the slower and then they change it. Okay, it's slower, change it. This is incredible. And I love the costumes they use, the women with these big feathers and here the wings, and wow, they have, it's incredible. And when you ask on internet, how much is it, this costume? Well, it costs around $1,000. Every costume of Brazilian samba dancer, you know, the good one, the authentic, because you can find in internet, you know, very cheap and they're not very authentic, you know. You can notice when the design of a dress, of a bikini is just very, very simple. Well, it's incredible. This is a culture, a beautiful culture that I admire for their music, the melodies they create, the harmony they create. We have this wonderful composer, Antonio Carlos Jobim, and others that I listened to when I was living in Cuba, for example, when we watch a lot of Brazilian soap opera as well. So I'm very influenced by the Brazilian culture because of the soap opera and their music. Let's continue with one of my video clips that has in the arrangement a samba rhythm, salsa and samba. It was made by my brother Yamila Guerra. Okay, let's watch it. Samba, 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 que samba, 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 samba. Woo! Samba, samba, samba. Arriba, Candela.
descubrirte más allá de lo que puedo ver, caminarte poco a poco y besar estos labios que me enredan y hacen temblar y así palpitar junto a ti.
Candela te traigo yo, candela para los dos, que salsa clave bongo de mi tierra bella.
Tierra bella.
Candela me sé quemar, soy caña, tabaco y ron de mi tierra bella.
Jazmín, flores del mar, suave como el viento que acaricia y me inspira a amar. Soy un sueño del que no puedo salir, es el fuego que transpiras cuando tú entras en mí y así palpitar junto a ti.
Candela te traigo yo, candela para los dos, que salsa clave bongo de mi tierra bella. Candela para bailar, candela me sé quemar, soy caña, tabaco y ron de mi tierra bella. Hey, oh, candela pa' que tú bailes, candela pa' que tú goces. Hey, oh, candela pa' que tú bailes, candela pa' que tú goces.
Hey, yo te traigo un son montuno,
Candela te voy a dar,
la guaracha de mi tierra.
candela te voy a dar,
Rumba y guaguancó te lo traigo yo.
te voy a dar,
Baila conmigo, qué sabor.
te voy a dar,
Traigo azúcar de mi tierra,
te voy a dar,
clave, comparsa y bongo.
candela yo te doy.
Pa' que tú bailes sabroso, te traigo una rumba, te traigo un bolero. De la mano vayamos al malecón habanero.
Yo te doy,
Yo te doy, yo te doy,
yo te doy,
yo te doy, yo te doy. Candela. Yo te doy candela.
Yes, Brazilian art, it's so incredible, my friends. Okay, let's start with the pre-Columbian tradition. Yes, what is the oldest known art in Brazil? Well, where is it? Okay, for me also is a surprise, okay? Don't worry, it's in Serra de Capivara National Park in the state of Piauí. Piauí, okay? And it is a cave painting. Yes, my friends, the caveman started to paint in, this beautiful, I think it's a horse. Yes, a horse, and they have it has some geometric patterns and animal forms as well. It's incredible. Also, we have a shark shaped, yes, in the cave, the shark-shaped carved stone in Sambaqui Culture Museum of Federal University in Rio Grande do Sul. These are from the pre-Columbian tradition. The next one, oh my God, one of my favorite style, the Baroque, okay? We have the first Western artist active in Brazil when Roman Catholic priests came from Portugal to civilize the Indians. The Jesuits assumed an important role in this process because they brought the missionary establishment called reduction. Let's see, teaching religion through art in form of sacred plays, music, statuary, and painting. And we have here an example, my producer, Alejadinho and Francisco de Lima Cerqueira. It's a church of Saint Francis of Assisi in Ouro Preto. Let's continue with the 19th century. Yes, I love 19th century. The neoclassicism, romanticism, and also realism. I love that because we have the arrival of the French artistic mission in 1816 with strongly reinforced the neoclassical style. For example, this painting of Simplicio de Sá, his portrait of Peter the First. It's the Imperial Museum. We have to continue to the modern art. Yes, in the 20th century, we have this incredible architect called Oscar Niemeyer. He did the Cathedral of Basilia, and it's a beautiful modern asymmetric piece. It's incredible. I love to admire Oscar Niemeyer building as well, and one of them is the Copan building. If you see this building, you can find some asymmetrical, of course, components, geometrical, like rectangle, and also it has like a flow in the design. It gives you movement. It gives you some kind of live depiction of a wave. Like if you are watching, for example, looking at the sea, that you have the wave like that. Well, this building, Copan building, has this flow, in the design. One of the most famous I would say art piece is the Christ the Redeemer. Christ the Redeemer in Rio de Janeiro. It is the Christ, with the open hands in top of the mountain, for sure. This art piece, and it was made by Paul Landowski and Giorgi Leonida in 1931. When you, for example, look at Brazil videos, it is one of the first thing you're going to see, okay? The Christ with the open arms. So I love Brazil. I love their music, the combination of rhythms they do. Also, they have a strong African religion present and very similar to Afro-Cuban religion as well. The dancing, as you know, is so interesting, and it is an example of their culture because they are very open, extroverts. They are so colorful, that we need to learn from them this kind of a spirit, this freedom of personality. They are free. Brazilian people are so interesting because of that, because they don't care about other people thinking. If they want to go to the beach without any clothes, no, doesn't matter. They don't have this kind of obstacle in their minds. So let's continue to one of our favorite section, and then right now let's go to a musical cut.
Con mi tumbao,
De La Habana traigo un chan,
qué bueno está.
pa' bailar y gozar.
Atrévete un poco más. Es mi cha-cha-cha. De La Habana vengo yo. De La Habana vengo yo.
Traigo guaramo frío y dulce que es de mi tierra pa' que goces tú.
Guarapo de mi tierra pa' que goces tú.
Traigo guaramo frío y
In this section, okay, in Miracle Diet, we're gonna talk about Brazilian cuisine that is very rich. They have different plates that maybe you all know. One of them is the barbecue meat. They have this kind of picanha, premium cuts, meat premium cuts that you can enjoy in some restaurant here in Los Angeles and also in USA. They have this wonderful churrascaria that at night they also have samba dancer. So you can try different kind of meats, meat, lamb, chicken, well, etc. Pork as well, yes. The second one is the moqueca. It's kind of a fish stew that they love to eat, and it's this food comes from Bahia, the city of Bahia. The third one is the cachaça. What is cachaça? It's very similar to a Spanish word we have in Cuba. Yes, this drink is dating back from 1500s, yes, and it's made from fermented sugar cane juice. Oh my God. And they included, this juice is included in the caipirinha drink, that is the Brazil national cocktail. I love caipirinha. I'm not a heavy drinker, if I take a caipirinha, I will be drunk right away because they put a lot of alcohol in there. So we go next to brigadeiros. It's a chocolate truffle dessert that I think is very delicious because they put condensed milk as well. And a lot of kids know how to do a brigadeiro, so it's very popular, and they put chocolate sprinkle as well. Wow. What is the next one? Pão de queijo. Pão de queijo is bread, cheese, and bread. They use a kind of cheese that comes from Minas Gerais, and the flour is from tapioca. They put eggs, also the grated cheese as well, and it's delicious. When I try this pão de queijo, wow, I am mesmerized by their flavor, the taste, the texture is incredible. We have the acarajé. Yes, acarajé is like an street snacks, and it is made of a deep fried patty of crushed black-eyed peas. Wow, this is very vegan. I love it. And they put also puree onions as well, and palm oil. They deep fry this. The next one is feijoada. Feijoada is like I would say like in a stew of black beans. They put cuts of pork, they put sausages, and it's delicious. And I find out that they prefer to eat this feijoada on Wednesday and Saturdays. Yes, Wednesday and Saturdays. No more than 2 days a week because you're gonna be, very, very fat. This is something funny. I love, for example, the drinks that they have, the desserts. They use a lot of tapioca pudding. They also use the coconut flan. It is incredible. They are very rich in their cuisine. So, my friends, let's go. Let's go to one of my video clips, and the name is El Sendero.
Paseando mi risa por aquel sendero donde nos dimos un beso por primera vez, donde jugaba la brisa con tu pelo negro. Allí te sigo buscando, sigo recordando nuestro fiel sendero. Y yo me sigo sentando junto al viejo árbol y mirando al cielo. Quiero saber la razón que a ti te alejó de mi corazón, pues yo he sido fiel marchas, veces por las tardes me voy desandando con la mirada perdida, siempre meditando. Un huracán de deseo que me está aplastando y el dolor del recuerdo me hace despertar de este tierno sueño y no me canso de andar por aquel sendero deseando tu cuerpo. Quiero saber la razón que a ti te alejó de mi corazón, pues yo he sido fiel a todo lo que tu amor me ofreció. No puedo más soportar la separación que un día comenzó cuando tu mirada fría y triste anunciaba el adiós. Pues yo he sido fiel a todo lo que tu amor me ofreció. No puedo más soportar la separación que un día comenzó cuando tu mirada fría y triste anunciaba el adiós. Quiero saber la razón que a ti te alejó de mi corazón, pues yo he sido fiel la separación que un día comenzó cuando tu mirada fría y triste anunciaba el adiós. Anunciaba el adiós. El adiós.
In this section, we're going to talk about relationship with Brazilian people. Yes, they are open, extrovert, joyful, but also women have some traditions. They have a lot of, I would say, some kind of tradition. For example, the family regarding having babies. They prefer, first of all, listen to that, they prefer to study, to have a profession, to have a career. So they wait till 30 years old, and then when they have all of that, they start to marry. Yes, and they start to having kids, and not just one kid. No. They love to have 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 kids in a family. This is incredible. They are very open, extrovert. They love to express what they want. They are very adventurous. Okay, this is something that I find out here in Google. And family is very, very important as well, as I said before. I have some tips, if you want to date, for example, a Brazilian woman. First of all, the first one is you have to give her a good impression in the first date. For example, if you invite her to a restaurant, bring her to a good restaurant, not to a fast food restaurant at all. No. It's not good that. dress well, put some perfume, groom yourself, or go to a hairdresser as well. Okay, let's continue to the suggestion number 2. Okay, and it's find a line that is manliness and disrespect. You have to be very careful when you go out with the Brazilian women. For example, you have to be a gentleman. You have to open the door, the car's door. You have to give her always the first place when they sit down. You give her the chair. There are some details that are very important, and Brazilian women value a lot as well. The next one, kisses and hugs are allowed. So they allow you, okay, to give her a kiss if you want. They allow you to hug her. It's incredible. They are so spontaneous and so extrovert. Yes, because they don't have this kind of taboos that the first date you can kiss a person or hug a person. They are so liberal. It's incredible. The other thing is that usually do not be timid. Okay, this is very important. If you're not Brazilian, you are, for example, from America or other country, you have to be very careful and not be so shy, okay? You have to express what you want. You have to have the confidence when you go out to a Brazilian woman, okay? Because if they don't see that, I would say, confidence and personality, they will not accept another date, okay? You have to be, very, very elegant, first of all, the impression, and then have the power as a man, as a human being, that you can, for example, invite her to a nice place, and also you can communicate any, for example, any ideas you want to do, any things you want to do with her. These are some important tips about that. And my friends, the other important thing is the dancing. The dancing part is very, very, I would say, curious with Brazilian women, because they love to go to parties, to dance the samba. And if you don't know the language, I suggest you to learn Portuguese, because if you don't speak Portuguese, the communication is gonna be a little bit crazy. So remember, my friends, these tips, okay, because this tip will help you to have a date with the Brazilian woman. Okay, thank you so much, my friends, and let's go to a musical cut.
Con mi tumbao,
De La Habana traigo un chan,
qué bueno está.
pa' bailar y gozar.
Atrévete un poco más.
Rica chan,
Es mi cha-cha-cha. De La Habana vengo yo. De La Habana vengo yo.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure, a joy, and honor to be here with you. Again, this is the Yamila Guerra Show. I come back tomorrow, remember, at 1:30 West Coast, 4:30 East Coast. Okay, the Yamila Guerra Show. Let's go. Let's go. Mwah. I love you.
Con mi tumbao.